So a couple of things about the event that I could kind of share for improvement purposes would be, make sure when you do an event that you're engaged when the other people go. And some of you guys did that and some didn't. So what I'm saying out loud is make sure you're going under each person and commenting, and you can even go back and do that and resurface all those posts, which leads me to another tip. I'm going to leave the event open forever. So you can go back in that event. Anybody that said they were going can go back in that event anytime and pop those to the top again. Resurface those posts. So with that, I'm going to take the weekend to say, I'm going to go live in the event again. I'm going to say, hey, take a moment to read all the posts, comment, because the more you comment, your name will go in a hat for a drawing. Now, I'm going to donate a couple books of my books. Dawn McGee has agreed to donate her book. Does anybody want to donate a book? And when you do that, what that would mean is, so let's say I pulled a name out and it was somebody named Teresa who came to the event, and you may or may not know them, but they're on Facebook and they came to the event. I'll pull the name and I'll say, okay, Teresa won Dawn McGee's book. Dawn is going to mail Teresa the book. So it's a great way, you know, if you like giving and donating, you can. Don't feel obligated, just feel included, okay? So if you want to do that, and the other thing is it's a great way to connect with people. So you can connect and say, you know, you can go to thrift.com. Since it was a book event, I would say we need to give out books, don't y'all? We can go to thrift.com. I'll put it in the chat. I get books for $4 there. The other thing about that, even Amazon or thrift.com, I think it's Thrift Books. Y'all have to check behind me on that. You can have it mailed to them. So like, don't mail it to yourself, then mail it to them. You go ahead and pay the shipping to mail to them. So you would need to get with that person and say, hey, I have a book here that you won. So what is your address? I'm going to mail it to you. If they don't respond, then just keep it. Okay. So, but hopefully they'll respond and give you their address. Okay. So with that, on the event, any questions other than that one tip of really getting more engaged and commenting? And I'll actually share my screen. We'll go look at the event real quick and see. Any other questions or comments? The event went great. People did fabulous. How did you guys feel about it? If y'all want to unmute, go ahead. I'm sorry. Did somebody talk?
No, I thought the event was really good. I think everybody did a fantastic job, and especially those that this was your first time going live. But everybody, the content was fantabulous, and there's a couple of books that even I'm going to get. So
Yeah.
Great job, everybody. Yeah.
Anybody else?
Yeah, even though your posts were good too.
I know. Everybody did a great job. And I like doing the event on books because it was easy. And by the way, I had people who were in my circle, my inner circle, reach out and say, why have we never done a book event? That was genius. I'm like, yeah, it's awesome. So other people were seeing it, y'all. So just because they may not have commented, people are watching. Because I had people calling and asking me, like, what's this event? How can I be in the next one? And I'm like, I'll put your name down for the next one. So in the nest, we're actually going to do a book event in a couple weeks. But anyway, or next week. Because people are watching and they liked it. So here's what I'm talking about. Like, Rocky went here and nobody commented but me. Wait a minute. Hold on. There's one more comment. Sorry, Nancy Mays, who's not even in the class. So this is room for improvement. Everybody needed to support Rocky and say, replay, I'm watching, woo, 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 okay? And shout him out, right? So then Monica went, great post, love the post. It's not too wordy, but just enough meat and potatoes to catch your attention. And then I love the picture because the picture catches the people's attention, right? And then she had 3 comments. So that's good. Some people chimed in. Thanks for sharing. Susanna chimed in. And then I'm on everything, because that's social media right there. You got to engage. You got to engage. You got to talk to people, right? How does it feel when somebody comments to you? We want to be serving, right, at all times. Then Lisa went. Lisa had 16 comments. Look at that. Probably because it was a live versus a post, but more people got engaged, and it could have been the time too. So Lisa, when she went, was like 7 p.m. Eastern, I think. Timing always matters, the time you go, right? When you go later at night, people don't. But the people in the class, if you were in bed when Rocky went, you could have woke up and said something, right? That's what we got to do. But lots of people chimed in for Lisa. Going back through, Kat went, she had 9 comments. Lenore went, she had 8 comments. And if I clicked on it, would you be somebody in it? So as an event host, you guys are hosts. We should be engaging on everybody. We should be supporting each other, okay? Then Al went, I'm sorry? Mm-hmm.
No, I was going to say that for some reason when I went in, because I wanted to see everybody, but when I went into it and I went to Facebook, went to events, and I looked up, I didn't see it after it happened. I even went today. I never saw it. I don't even know how to go get it.
This is a great question. You have to click on discussion.
Oh.
So if you're logged in on the computer, it's a little easier. You just click on see all. But when you're on your phone on the app, it looks tricky. It only tells you like the event and there's nothing there. You have to click on the tab discussion.
Okay.
And when you click there, it'll show you everything, and you can scroll down and see all the posts.
Okay, thank you.
You're right. Maybe people didn't know this is something I need to train on in the beforehand, right? But then here goes Cheryl. She had 8 comments. Susanna had 3. Denise had 4. And how many of us were in the class? We should all at least had 6 or 8 comments just from each other, right? But the more we comment and get engaged, the more our event gets popped up to the top, pop it to the top, right? So for example, if Lenore went under me right now and posted, you guys who are friends with me would see this pop back up. So if y'all want to test it, Lenore, or you, if you're there, because I see you have your phone, go under one of the posts, do mine because everybody's friends with me, and just say something like, I'm watching this again and it's awesome, or something like that, right? Replay again. And what will happen is everybody who's in the event who said they were going, they're going to get a notification. So it just rebirths everything again. Any questions on that?
Like I said, yes.
Okay, let me see. Hold on.
So when you do it, tell us, and then we'll let everybody go their phones and see if they see it pop on their timelines. I love testing this stuff. It's fun.
Go to art. It's in the art of social media, right?
No, you've got to click on events.
Events. Okay, got you.
And then go to the past, because it's not in your events now. You have to go in the past, but it's still there in the past for you.
Okay, hold on. I'm finding it. Today. Well, this is a good test for me, so now I'll know how to find it. Okay, I don't see the past. I see today, tomorrow, this event. Everything. Hold on. Hold on. Maybe. Popular. Nope. Recently announced. Okay, Kebie, where do you find the past at?
Okay, so I'm sharing my screen. Can you see?
I do.
Let me move this off. And if anybody else wants to do it, you can go ahead. So when you go home, you have to click on events. Okay. Then there is a list here of calendar, birthdays, discovery, and hosting. Every one of you were in the were hosts, so you could click on hosting.
Okay, hosting.
But then it turns, you have to go to the past.
I see it now.
Okay, and then you click back in on it. Okay.
Gotcha.
Yes.
I got it.
And then scroll down. You have to click on discussion. Right here, you see that, Lisa? Discussion.
I'm sorry, I'm sorry, I missed the past. Where? Oh my gosh.
No, your event is in the past on your phone. It's going to
Okay, I
look
got
different
the
than
event.
the screen. Yeah.
Okay.
Best self for you, but only
Okay, yeah, I got it. I got it.
Okay.
amazing book. Pick it up, get it at Walmart or audio listen to right before.
Okay, so Lenore, you just let us know when you do that, and we're going to go ahead and move on, okay? Because I have to be out of here in 45 minutes, and we got a lot to cover.
Okay, go ahead. I'll let you know when I.
Yeah, that's cool. So a couple things is, if you want to do a gift, I started a message for our event, and it's titled Book Event or something. Everybody follow me. There's a message box that I was messaging in. You can message there and tell me what book you would like to donate if you want to. Don't feel obligated. If you can't, you can't, okay? But let me know by, well, it's Easter weekend. Let me know maybe by Monday, okay? Because I'm going to do the drawing like on Wednesday of next week, okay? That way, it gives everybody time to come back in the event, comment. The more you comment, the more your name goes in a hat. That's what I'm going to do a live on and share. So when we get more engagement, we'll give people time to go in there and check it out and comment, and then I will do the drawing on Wednesday of next week. Any questions on that? Okay, any other questions on the event before we move on? Okay, let's do some takeaways then on Facebook Live. We had lots of videos. We have Facebook Live, and then we had a demo. Okay, and I do the demo. Some people don't watch it, but if you've never seen somebody do a live, that I think if I were a student in the class, I would really like that because I'm very visual. So I could see their tripod, see how they get their energy, see that I'm a real person, you know, like, so I like the demo. Then I did a quickie on the upload to YouTube. That is important. We should be building our channels, okay? I do enough training in social media coaching that you could build your channel, but in the nest, we build the channel. Like every day, we're putting content on the channel. So you do learn that more hands-on than the nest. Also, we had write a blog. Let me just talk about that. If you're a network marketer, I have never made money from writing a blog. Just saying. If you'd like to express yourself, this is where I route people to blogging. If somebody goes to Facebook and they're passionate about a sensitive topic and they just can't not talk about it, I'm like, go blog about it. Go express yourself and type all you want, but you cannot put it on Facebook. Or if you're maybe a health coach and you want to get recipes out there and knowledge and educate, write a blog about it. But a network marketer, direct seller, you don't even need to do that. I teach blogging because everybody wants to know how. It's a trend. People want to do it, but then they go do it and they realize they don't make any money from it. So there's just nothing that's driving that kind of stuff. It only builds maybe influence. Maybe I think YouTube builds more influence. People watch videos more than they read the written word. It's just the way it is. So if you're going to invest time online, I would say get on YouTube versus blogging. But I taught you the skills so you have it, okay? The other thing is a magical ingredient. If you don't learn anything in this class, I hope you learn Facebook Live, YouTube, and Watch Party. This week is huge. Why would you need a Watch Party? Because you can resurface lives, and it's like you're live again. For example, we do a team call. I go live. It don't help you at all, right? You're on there. You're hoorah, rah, great. You're a part of it, but it don't help you. Helps me. But if you do a watch party off of me, now it helps you and all your friends see it. Everybody follow me? Okay. So let's go around. We got a lot of videos. I want everybody to be able to talk. So we'll start with you, Dan. You were here first. Go ahead and bring some takeaways to some of the videos, maybe some of your favorites, maybe some things you want to implement. And of course, if you have any questions, you have the floor. You're on mute.
I thought I hit it. I watched everyone but the wrap up, I think it was. But I like Facebook Lives. I've only done a couple, but when I do them, they're rehearsed. I got my points, and I even actually kind of practice first, so I get eye contact, whatever that stuff is. But yeah, it's great hints. You know, one business, one personal per week. Good lighting, center notes, short, pithy, 2 to 3 minutes. You know, my attention span is less than 5 minutes. I think you said 5 minutes on it. I'm a 1 to 2 minute kind of person.
Mm-hmm.
I just
Less is best.
get on and I you know, the cheerleading. Hey, wait for everybody to get up. Nah.
Right.
Get on, say it, and get up.
Right.
Watch it later. Yeah, and I actually, you know, and then you engage the comments. I swore I commented on Rockies. He's the only guy that, well, Al did one too. I'm sorry, but I commented on Rockies. I don't know where it went.
Oh, no, you did. That was his intro.
Oh, was it? Oh, okay.
Then he went and done a book review, and like nobody commented. It's probably because he went so late at night. But I want you guys to see that testing and measuring. You see how timing makes a difference.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I'm sorry, can I jump in? I'm sorry. Was Rocky's like 30 seconds or something? Maybe my computer was messed up, but he is really short and cut off. So
Yeah,
I may have missed it. Okay. Sorry, Dan.
That's okay. But nah, Facebook Lives, I don't use them often. I should use them more often. But yeah, I like those.
Well, I think you'll be using them now.
I will be.
And by the way, Rocky's messaged me and said he's at work. He's listening. He can't talk, but we'll all go back and comment on Rocky because he did a great job. We're super proud of him. First
And
live,
then you had one quote. Oh, sorry.
Sorry, go ahead.
Then you had one quote in there. Facebook Live is everything.
Mm-hmm.
I like that quote. It is.
It is. It is. There's
And
a stat too on if you post a post with pictures and words, you might grab 20% of people look.
Yeah.
If you do a picture that moves like a boomerang, have y'all seen me do these crazy pictures? I get way more response. And the more goofier you are, the more response. So if the more vulnerable we are, the more engagement we get, okay? Being goofy, you know, just whatever, having fun, okay? And then videos, 80%, y'all, of your audience will at least click in and you just sowed the seed, even if they don't watch the whole thing. That's why what Dan's saying, if you're going to go over 10 minutes, because I've done it, at least make the first 3 minutes the best part of the video.
Absolutely. Instead of the warming up, that's where they lose me. You know, that's where they just bottom line up front. Al will know this in the military. Bluff, bottom line up front, then you tell them.
Yeah, I agree. Yep. And I've started to stop doing all that warm up now.
Yeah,
I agree with you. I hop on. I'm like, hey, Facebook, I go right to it because people catch the replay. If they're not live, they're catching the replay.
Yep.
Yep. Good stuff. Anything else? Any questions?
No, not really. I've done YouTube. I've uploaded some YouTube stuff before, but nah, this is great info. I've had a lot of this, but now you're just putting it all together in a book.
I know, like people say that all the time. I love
It
that.
took me 9 years to get where I'm at, and you got it here in 6 weeks.
Wow. That's a darn testimony right there. Did everybody hear that? I like that. It's good because I you know, my mission is result-proven training. I've taken trainings before I get out. I'm like, did I learn anything? Like, I never want a student to go through my classes and say that. It's one thing if you need to retake it, but that's because you're learning so much. So like my intent is that when you get out here, you at least get some leads. So if you're at nothing, we want to get you 3 to 5 leads. That's a way improvement, right? So I love that. Thank you for sharing, Dan. Thank you.
You're welcome.
All right, Miss Lenore, what you got for us? And I know like watch party was not in there when you first took it.
Right. Well, I like well, I've done several Facebook Lives, but you know what, with Facebook Live now, at least I don't know if it's just my phone, I don't see a button to save it.
Oh, it's there now. It looks different. It's at the bottom now. Don't y'all just love it? Like I do all these pretty screenshots and then Facebook changes everything. So I notice now, Lenore, it's on the bottom, not the top. So look down at the bottom.
Okay, because the last ones that I've done, I didn't save them because I couldn't find the save button. But anyway, I do like Facebook Lives. But I will say, when you do a Facebook Live, get your mindset together, get your aura together, get your energy together. If you don't have, if you're not there, don't do it then.
Right.
Don't do it then. But it's a good platform because people do come on. As soon as they see the notification, they're gonna click on just because they nosy, if nothing else, you know. But I agree with Dan and Kebie. Get the meat of it out first, just in case you do go over your 5 minutes or whatever. So yeah. It's good. The watch parties, those have been interesting. I actually have been doing some tracking on, like when I first was starting to do them. So I've got like list of, I was just writing down people's names, who was coming in or whatever.
Yes.
So that's I'm finding that to be interesting. I just have to probably do a little bit more of them, but that's cool too. I have been doing more of adding to my YouTube channel. So guys, subscribe to Lenore Anderson on YouTube.
I know, I've seen you do your insurance thing out there. That's so good.
Yeah, finally I'm starting to do that. After
and on that note, thank you for reminding me, Lenore. Sorry, I got excited. Sorry. You can share your YouTube channels in the art of social media. That way we can all subscribe to each other. Go ahead, Lenore.
How do you do that now?
So when you go to YouTube, you just click on the URL for your channel and you want to do a copy and then paste it in the art of social media. And just say, hey, everybody, I'm on YouTube. Here's my channel. And then we can all subscribe to you.
Okay.
And then you can subscribe back. Yeah.
Okay. Got you.
That way we support each other. Yeah.
Okay. And so those, it's just a good way for people to kind of get to know who you are and to see what what you're about. And like I said, some people, especially when you do lives, they'll just click on just to be nosy, and they may not comment. And so what you have to learn, or you may only have a couple of comments or no comments. Like Rocky only had a few comments. I just did Rocky and you too, Kebie. So I'm
gonna go see if it popped. Y'all go see if it popped on your Facebook timeline.
Yeah.
See if that live that I did and Rocky did shows up.
And so yeah, don't get discouraged if you don't have a lot of hits or whatever.
That's right.
I think the key to it is just continue to do them, because sometimes people are, I've noticed too, people they may be busy or whatever, and they may not hit on it until days or weeks later, because something may pop up from, I've been getting sometimes some things that pop up that I put out there last year. So that's my takeaways, guys.
So I went to look and I got distracted here because that's what happens online. But congrats to Alan Sherrill for being up in our leadership group as trainers. What the heck, y'all? See it? Hold on, where's my phone? My phone. Look, oh, hold on. Did y'all see that?
Yes, yes, we knew it. Yeah.
All
On Monday.
right.
Yeah.
Tell me.
We're like, you should find out.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, that just makes me want to cry. Okay,
Aw.
so good. I can't wait. Okay, sorry, I got to get my mind back here. I'm just so happy for y'all. All right, Susanna, what are your takeaways?
Well, I've learned a lot in this course for sure, you know. But this week was very, very busy because I started a health coach, and I'm doing like a year program in 6 months. So
Oh, wow.
plus I'm working too. So I didn't have a ton of time to do this, and I still have to get comfortable with do the live. I'm still not there yet, you know.
Yeah, so
I don't know how I'm going to use that with a mortgage business.
no, but health coaching. So you're saying you're going through the route.
Yes, but I just started, so I'm not.
Right. But are you doing like the IIN or whatever?
I am, yeah.
Okay.
But I just started. We are just on like second week, so.
So what I recommend for you is like, we're going to get through that and you and I stay connected. So
yeah,
we
definitely.
can talk about like, what are you going to coach on and take that program, but then you come back through social media because the coaching is all online. Like,
Right.
yeah.
Exactly.
So glad and proud of you. Wow.
The Facebook live with the mortgage, I don't know if it's too pushy, if it's too, you know, I'm a little uncomfortable.
Oh no, there's ways to do it. Like I would be doing that in my groups.
Yeah.
So you know how you were going to create some marketing groups and get people in there and educate them?
Okay.
You go live inside of your group and you educate.
Okay.
Instead of selling, you want to educate.
But a group that I would create.
Right.
Probably. Okay. So
People that have interest.
I see. I understand.
Right.
Yeah.
So like then you would go live on your personal page and say, hey, if you're interested in stats or informational mortgage, tell me because I'll put you in my private group.
Okay.
And then they come in and then you can serve your audience. Yeah.
I know you had an answer. Thank you.
We do that all day. It don't matter the business.
Yeah.
Network marketers, same thing. I hope y'all heard me. Same thing. You want to lead people in your groups and then you serve them in your groups.
Sure. Yeah.
Yep.
I really enjoy all the books that everybody posted, by the way. I'm going to go back and like over the weekend, and a lot of those books are phenomenal. I'm like, I can't wait to get a couple of them. It's, you know, great idea.
Yeah.
It's awesome.
We are doing another event next week from our nest on books.
Yeah.
So y'all make sure you join it to see what books we bring because they'll be new books. Yeah. Yeah. So cool.
Meeting all of you guys too. So.
Yeah, and we will, on that note, thank you, Susanna, for prompting me to share. We will continue to talk and grow in the art of social media. So we'll have invites to events and things like that always there because that's my marketing group.
Yeah. Great.
So I do my lives and stuff in there. Yeah. Okay, great. Thank you.
Can I share something with Susanna real quick?
Please do.
I saw on my page, well, not on my page, but someone friended me, had sent a friend request to me. They're in the mortgage industry. And so I went into their page before I always go into their page trying to see what they about before I friend them.
Okay.
And it was so interesting. She did a Facebook Live and she was talking about like if you're buying a home, well, if you're buying property to rent out to people. And it was so educational, and I looked at pretty much almost all of it. She had her board up, and she had, you know, so maybe so she could stay on point. And she had about maybe 4 or 5 bullet things, and she talked about each one of them.
Okay.
And it was so cool. I said, "Now that's a great idea." So I got some ideas.
Yeah, I should probably. I don't know if we are friends, but you know, maybe I should follow you and check her out. You know.
Okay,
I'll be in it just a minute. I've logged on to this call real quick.
Hey. Hey, Denise.
Sorry, I thought I was on mute. I was talking to my daughter.
Good. I thought you were talking to me. It's all good. No problem. So yes, in fact, I want everybody to friend each other and remember, study your competition.
Yeah. Good idea. Yep.
When we educate people, we become the expert, and when they need what we have, they'll come to us because they trust you, because you know what you're talking about, right?
Right.
Great stuff. Thank you, Lenore. Okay, Lisa. Thank you, Susanna. Lisa, you're up.
Well, there was a lot that I took away. There was a lot. I think, well, let me go to when I did my first Facebook Live. I think that was the first one I've ever done, but I did on Saturday.
What? Wait a minute. The book was your first Facebook Live?
Yes.
Wow. That was awesome. I thought you just do them all the time.
No.
Do y'all agree? Have y'all seen Lisa's video? Am I frozen?
No, I agree. I
Okay.
think she did a fantastic job.
Yeah, I mean, I would have never known that was your first live. That is the craziest thing. Go ahead, keep going.
So I was, needless to say, nervous and trying to figure things out. But, books is what I do. I love books. I read a lot, and I study a lot, study the word a lot. So that's not a problem. I speak at church and I teach. So, and then I teach, I'm an instructor, so it's not a problem. But when I'm on Facebook Live, it's something about going live and every single body in the world will see you and you can't take it back, So on that Saturday, I actually did a video in my car and I spoke and, just praised the Lord and thanked him. So that's a natural for me to do that. And I did it on a video and then I just posted it, on Facebook like that. But when I go live, it's like you're on television and you can't, and so it just was a big difference. But that's, to me, that was the first time and it was good. It was all good. But I think what I really took away from your video, which you always said before, you said it before, but you reiterated, was about the benefits of Facebook Live. And the benefits just cover everything. Because if you can capitalize on the benefits, then, you won't get so caught up in, what it is. You'll just really just flow with it because you will get out of it what you put into it. And the benefits, like you said, people want to get to know you, they want to relate to you. And you said something like, people that you know from school, they may have seen you on Facebook. They say, oh, they know of you, but they don't know you now. They don't know what you're doing. And just because they know you, they say, oh, I went to school with her. Let me see what she's doing now. So they will go in to investigate and check it out and see some things. And then so send you a friend. And next thing you know. And so I just thought that was because people have been seeking me out here lately that I went to school with. And that people that lived on different pages, like who lived on this street. And all these people who live on this particular street have been chiming into this group. Good. And so it's just the benefits are amazing. And they stream in so many different rivers, should I say, not just, in different rivers and different groups and different chats. And so that I think was very, very beneficial to me. And then how you said, about posting about your family and about kids and about elderly and about, how people will perceive you if you did your grandma. Everybody wants to look at that. And so it's relationship, you know what I'm saying? And so your business is engulfed in your relationship with other people. Yeah. So in order for people to want to get to know anything that you're selling and you're doing, they need to have some kind of relationship with you because people don't buy the product, they buy you and they trust, and so that's what I got out of this whole thing. So all I need to know now is how to do it, how to push the buttons and do the arrows and all the mechanisms. And so that's what I have to work on. But the meat and potatoes, I think was well presented. I think you're an amazing coach, teacher. And I wrote so much down that I have a serious book. And I'm going to put some, how you put your your 3 rings in there so it can go in the big folder because it won't no longer fit in the one I have. But you did an amazing job, and you are to be commended, and thank you.
Oh my goodness. Thank you so much. Lisa, thank you so much.
My pleasure.
And thank you for all your comments in Kajabi. I get all those notifications. I'm so grateful. Every time Lisa watches a video, she comments in Kajabi and she's so fired up. She's like, this was the best ever. And I loved it. Al, go ahead.
Lisa, I agree with what Kebie said. I can't believe that was your first live. So the girl was typing something and I couldn't respond, but I was like, what? That's your first one? Awesome.
Yeah, and Susanna, Cheryl typed you a chat.
Oh, she did. Okay.
Ideas, yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
Let's
Okay.
go to
Thank you.
Monica real quick. Monica, how are you doing?
I'm alive.
What's your takeaways?
A lot of it I already knew through Unique. We got special training on stuff like lives and such. So I don't have a lot of takeaways in terms of what we were doing this week, but as a whole, as a course, I got so many takeaways, and it's such an amazing course. And yeah, I recommend it to everybody I talk to who is looking.
I know you've like hooked me up with like 5 people.
So
So
yeah.
what about the watch party? Because that's a new feature.
Oh, we got training on watch parties with Unique as well.
Wow, that's really nice of Unique to do that.
Yeah, they do a lot with that, and it's funny because I haven't really been working my Unique business now for several months.
You were in it.
Yeah. I'm pretty quiet on my page. I'm actually very quiet on my page.
Yeah.
This week I got a little bit more into it, but that's only because we're unhoarding our house.
Yeah. Well, I mean, taking, people behind the scenes. You're selling stuff though, right?
I am actually, since we started this group, I started with Pampered Chef, and I've sold more Pampered Chef in less than a month than the entire time I was with Unique selling makeup.
Okay. And now you're going to take kind of like a yard sale online. Why not use social media to sell your stuff?
Yeah, I can.
Yeah. I made $600 off clothes.
Did you really?
Yes.
God.
Yeah. Well, I was making bread last week, and I sent a picture to my mom, and she phoned me, and she's like, "You need to clean your kitchen. You have absolutely no counter space." Blah 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 blah.
Leave it up to moms.
Yeah. So Howard was off here yesterday and today, and we started with one cupboard, and it just kind of spiraled, and now I have a whole box of stuff that is going, and I don't think we can see our kitchen table yet, but that's coming.
Yeah. Well, that's good. Well, I'm so glad you got a lot out of it. I'm glad Unique gave you some good skill, because that's really unheard of in our industry. So that's
Well,
really
with Unique, our bread and butter was our lives.
Oh, right. Well, but the thing is, it's the bread and butter to everybody.
Yeah.
But yeah, makeup too. But look at how many makeup people are butchered. I mean,
Yeah.
on there, they're messing up and then they quit, right?
Yeah.
It's really good that Unique gave you those skills, because not every makeup company's doing that,
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, thank you for sharing. Let's go to Denise. Denise, are you able to talk?
I am. Thank you. I was getting ready to get on, and my daughter came downstairs and said, Mom, there's something wrong with Caleb. Come quick. So sorry for being delinquent and late, but
No problem. Who's Caleb?
Our son.
Okay.
Yeah.
Everything okay?
I think so. Yeah.
Okay.
So, I'm sitting in the hallway in case he has any issues. So.
Okay.
But
I understand. I have kids.
Yeah. So one question I have is, what is a sizzle video?
Mm-hmm. Oh, I answered you, but I'll answer you now.
Oh, okay.
I don't know if you know, but in 2 weeks ago, I did a Q&A, and that answer's in that video.
Okay, I will go look at that.
No, I'll answer it now too. So it's really funny. Sizzle, I like to use the word sizzle, so it means you're hot like bacon on a frying pan. Okay, so like bacon sizzles, right?
Right.
So you want to be hot like frying bacon. How can you do that? Well, you sizzle yourself out. So really quickly, you want to share your preamble. So it would be like me going live or me doing a video or me doing a post saying, hey, I'm Kebie. I do social media. Let's lock arms. I'm going to help you gain more leads online through skill. So less is best. And how can I put it in words where I sizzle my market? Make sense?
So it's your elevator speech on steroids.
Yes. And
Okay.
you want to sizzle it in too. So you don't want to be like me monster. You got to pepper it in too. Yeah, you got to find that balance too.
So is it just that, or is it part of like a bigger Facebook Live?
It could be either.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
So like on my website, my sizzle video is about my community, my 3 words. That's a sizzle. You come to me, you're going to learn my 3 words are community, collaborate, commit. And I'm going to sizzle. It's going to be hot like bacon because I'm going to share why those 3 words matter to me. And you can hear it in my voice why they matter, right? But just remember when you're doing a sizzle video, less is best again, and don't copy me because my videos are too long. Most people, they're going to pay attention for 5 minutes and they're out.
Okay.
That's their attention span. Unless they're analytical, they're going to like watch everything, rewind it, and take notes. So you do have to do the long ones for them. Because the short, like the promoters who can't sit still, they're not going to watch it all the way through. So you got to get their attention in 5 minutes. But you got to be there on the video for the analytical ones who are going to research you. And they want more detail, right?
So are you saying that
first 5 minutes, you got to crush it.
Okay. So it's not that you're doing a 5-minute video and then sometimes a 10-minute video, or are you also saying that you're just
sometimes I keep going if I'm in the moment. I'm a very conversational person. I don't write scripts. I mean, I'll make an outline and I'll look at it, but I'm just me, right? So if I get going, I may be more than 5 minutes, but that first 5 minutes, you got to spit it out. What are you trying to say, right?
Okay.
Because for the people that are not going to watch it after 5 minutes, you've lost them. If all you've done the first 5 minutes is like talk about yourself and what degree you got. I mean, you see people do that, right? Mm-hmm. Not you, but I mean people. Well, I've got this and I've done this. Nobody cares about that. They don't care where you live and you got a beach house. Nobody cares about that. Get to the point. What are you doing? You're here to serve people. What is your mission? What is, like, that preamble is your mission statement. What action are you taking to get to where you're going? Are you casting vision, right? Oh, I can share a sizzle right now. This is a great topic too. Thank you for asking this. I'm going to go share my screen real quick. I just did kind of a sizzle today. And it's a sizzle for my network marketing. Okay. This one right here. Right here. You got to hear these stories. It was 7 minutes, but I sizzle in it.
Yes.
Not like bacon. Because I'm telling everybody in this video, I'm like, you're either in with what I'm doing or I hope you are. Like, I'm very convicted and I'm sharing why I'm excited about it. And then I just share some stories. Because stories sell, y'all. You know that.
Is that the one you said you run like your hair is on fire?
Right, Lisa, you were watching. Yeah. Thank you for asking that. Denise, did you have any other takeaways or questions?
I thought it was great. That I did not know about the watch party, and I tried to figure out how to do it on my phone while you were doing it. and I just ended up sharing a video. So is it like an Android thing that doesn't work, or is it only with Facebook Live? Maybe I just picked a video.
No, you can do any video. You can click in on any video, even somebody else's, and start a watch party. So on the app of the phone, now I have an iPhone, but I think it's near the share. Let me find it. Hold on.
Because I hit share and I only had 3 options. I didn't see anything that said watch party, and so I ended up posting a video just because I couldn't watch party it, but that's okay. It was a good video anyway.
Okay. Do you have hold on.
Mine doesn't have it either.
Really?
Do you have an Android?
There. It's gotta be there. Oh, so
No,
you gotta
can
click
cook with
in.
an Android.
I found it. You click in on the video and then you click share, and there is a button that says start watch party.
Okay, I'll keep looking at it some more.
But you have to click in on the video. You can't do it. You know how when you scroll down, you see a video and there's a share button?
Yeah, that's where I was hitting.
You got to click in the video.
And on the men's perspective, which is needed. Yes. Which is needed. So that's
and there it is. Yeah, we see that, Lenore. Thank you. So you got to click in on the video, because that's the whole idea. You got to be watching the video to create the watch party.
Okay, I'll try it.
Try that.
Because I was hitting the share at the bottom of the video.
That's right. Yeah,
okay.
Click share, but you got to click in on the video and then click share. Yeah.
Okay. All right, I will look for that.
Great questions.
I mean, I think the course has been great. It answered a lot of those ambiguous questions that I've had about, building online, as far as, do you do it on your personal page? Do you do it on your business page? How often do you post? What do you post? All of those questions. And so I liked the fact that what you taught was very cut and dry, straight to the point. Do this, don't do that. Stop doing that. Don't ever do this. And which is why I was telling Karen about it today. I'm like, oh my gosh, you got to listen to this.
Thank you for the referral. Thank you.
You are welcome. And let's see, what other thing? I think now it's just a matter of putting a plan in place and doing it.
Yep.
Yeah.
So talking about plans, thank you for sharing. We need to plan our coaching calls. So the way you do that is message me a good time. Everybody gets an hour with me one-on-one. And we talk about this class, what you've learned, questions, how to really look at your Facebook. I can share my screen. We can meet on a Zoom. So talking about planning your coaching call. All right. That never expires, but I say do it while it's fresh, right? So try to, get in on that as soon as you can. The other thing is, what's your plan next? And you don't have to take another class, but I'm going to let Al and Cheryl kind of close us out here. I will send homework. There is some homework so that you can practice lives. You're welcome to do a live in the art of social media about the class. If you want to do a testimony, that can help you work the muscle, and it goes in my Facebook group, and I'd be grateful if you do, and it's okay if you don't. In your homework, we talk about Zoom, and if you want to go on further with your training, we learn Zoom in the Nest. Okay, Zoom is a big feature, and YouTube in the Nest. So if you come in the Nest, we recommend that you purchase Zoom, and it's $14 a month, okay? But if you're going to be working, training people, growing teams, you got to have it. Like, it's just something required, I think, to have to grow. That product video, remember we were going to sizzle our product, do a little sizzle 3-minute video. If you guys do that video and put it on YouTube, you can pop it in the art of social media. So not only are you getting practice, but you're sharing and showing off your products. And who knows, there may be somebody in the group that says, hey, Susanna, I need mortgage, or Lisa, I need Super Mix, or Lenore, I need those oils. You never know. There's all kinds of people in the art of social media. So it's kind of a way to sizzle yourself. Denise, you as a health coach, right? So you can work on your little 3-minute sizzle and even say, This is homework for the art of social media. So here I go, and then do it, okay? And if you do a watch party, please invite me. So you do your watch party, there's a little invite button. Make sure you invite me so I can see that you did it, and it's just for accountability, and we can talk about it, especially in your one-on-one. If you want to go forward, I just want to just share real quick some promos. I have a mini inner circle right now that it has a either a bonus month or breakthrough significantly discounted. Or if you want the breakthrough training, there's $50 off of that. So you get it for $100 instead of $150. Story sale is in a promo price right now. It will go up. And the nest is 33% off with a testimony. I don't recommend you take all this stuff at once, but if you're thinking about the nest, take it when there's a promo, right? Or if you're thinking about mini inner circle, think about it while I'm doing a bonus month, right? Because we're not offering that all the time. And the story sale, Lenore's in that class. I just like to call out who's in classes so you could talk to them and say, hey, do you like the class, right? Lenore's in story sale. Al and Cheryl have taken the nest. Noelle has taken everything. You can get with her. The nest. So here's the deal, Denise. If you want to go forward in a class, message me on Messenger, and I will send you details. I don't like to just call out price because I want you to see what we're learning. The nest is highly intense. I mean, you're doing something every day. You come out of there knowing what to do every day. I say that because you don't want to come into a class like that you're not highly committed in, because it is a lot of work. Okay, story sale is kind of like social media class. You watch a video, you come to group. You have to do stuff every day, but not like the nest. The nest is hardcore, okay? Breakthrough is pretty intense too, because it's designed for you to break through, which Lenore has taken, Al and Cheryl have taken. And I just share this because if you're interested, call them. You don't have to ask me. Call them and see if it's worth it, okay? And I would love to continue working with you now or in the future. Just let me know and we'll work through that. So Al and Cheryl, I'll let you close us out, social media class, and your takeaways, questions, anything you want to share tonight.
Okay, I'll just say Al is on line with corporate, so he may pop in a little later. But look, I want to tell you that I was so nervous doing Facebook Lives, and I was on a roll, and I was doing these Facebook Lives, and I was getting better. I mean, I was jacking up my Facebook Lives. I would get on Facebook Live, didn't know how to turn it off. So I would sit there, bye. Okay, bye. Okay, bye. I'm like, so it was really crazy. You got to be bad before you're good and good before you're great, but you got to start. So I was doing it, and I was on a roll, and guess what? For some reason, I can't remember when it happened, but I stopped. And then when Kebie was talking about going live on this, on a book, I was like, oh my God. You know, I'm like, how am I going to do this? Because I was so nervous, and it was just on a book, and it didn't go even remotely like I thought it was going to go because I was so nervous. But my point in telling you all of this is that once you get on that horse, stay on the horse. Yes. And I'm like, just do a Facebook Live on a flower. You know, oh, a bee just went by. Did you see that bee? Oh, I hate bees. And oh, bees can sting. I don't know if I'm allergic. I mean, just do it on something, you know, so that you can stay the course, because then it's not so bad. And the thing is, the more you do it, the better you'll get. And I was sitting over here like, why on earth was I so nervous? Well, it's because I hadn't done it in a long time. So I was like, okay, what things can I sit over here and go live? Practice, 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 practice. And allow yourself to be vulnerable. Allow yourself to be transparent. It doesn't have to be perfect. So if you stutter, or if you forget, if you need to write things down, just be you and bring it, and let people see you being you. Because I tell you, no matter where we go, when we were up in Dallas, when we were in Florida, when we were in Alabama, people are saying, oh, I see you on Facebook. And I was like, you ain't hardly seen me the way I used to be, because I hadn't even been on my lives, but they're watching. People are watching what you do. So just get on, be you. Don't be worried about how perfect it is. It's like, just be yourself. And people know who you are. They know what you do and how you act. And, if you're goofy, you're goofy. And if you're serious, you're serious. They already know. Yeah. So just be you, have fun with it. And there was another thing I was going to say. Oh, the nest. I think everybody should try the nest at least once. At least. Because one of the things that Kebie's going to go through, because I tell you, it stays in my head. And it's like, I aspire to it. If I hit it, great. If I don't, hey, I'm trying. But, there's some things that she's going to learn, some 5 things that daily that you need to be doing. And that's what I be working to all the time. And I was like, okay, I got to do this. I got to do that. And I was like, okay, didn't get it this day. Okay, well, let's try it again for today. And I'm saying that thing will stay in your head, because after you finish the nest, trust me, you will know those 5 things down pat. So I'm saying that you really need to try it at least once. Yeah, it can be intense, but you do the best you can. The thing is, you got to sit over here and try. Get in there and get going and learn. So the nest is a place where you can learn and ask questions and find out about things, and then you find out what you don't know. You thought you know, but you didn't know. But it's a great place to sit over here and get those wings. That's why they call it the nest, I guess. So, but thank you very much, Kebie. I appreciate you, girl.
Cheryl, thank you so much. And on that note, you were talking about, I don't know what to post. I'm going to put in the email with the homework some things to do. So Sunday, Selfie Sunday. Yeah, I said it. Selfies. Everybody can do those, and you should be. Start with your kids. Start with your animals. Point it at something else. Do a selfie, right? Monday, Motivation Monday. Find a quote. Be motivational. How can you motivate your audience? How can you move people, serve people? Tuesday, Thankful Tuesday. What are you thankful for? Okay. Wednesday, Wisdom Wednesday. Nicole and I started Wisdom Wednesday talking about CBD, not our company, but the CBD education. So we're not even talking about any company. We're just talking about that. Okay. Thursday, Throwback Thursday. That's always fun. Then you can tag high school people, start conversation, people from you haven't seen from your church in 10 years, you throw back, right? And then Friday is Fun Facts. That's always good. Fun Fact Friday. And then Saturday is Social Saturday. And what that means is you tag a friend and tell them how much you care. So on Saturday, you got to tag a Facebook friend and just celebrate them. Being social. Or maybe you go to dinner with a friend and you do a selfie together, Social Saturday. I do that in hashtag, and that's if I don't have nothing to talk about. Right now, my Facebook is flooded with my company. I know I'm not doing the 3-to-1 because I'm so excited, and we're in a huge momentum. But when I don't have anything, I'm like, what do I talk about today? I go back to this, and I have a theme of the day, and that'll help you get started, okay? So with that, I've got to run to the nest. Thank you, everybody. It's been awesome. I cannot wait to do your one-on-ones and get to know y'all better a little more personally one-on-one.
Thank you.
Thanks, everybody. Good to see you all. And bye.
Bye, everybody.
Have a good one.
Bye.
See ya.
Bye, everybody.
Bye-bye.